Global Schoolroom is an Irish charity set up in 2006 by Irish teachers Gareth Campbell and his wife Gwen. The charity runs primary and secondary teacher training programmes for village schools in remote areas of northeast India. These schools are run on a voluntary basis by local teachers and receive little or no state funding. A lot of the teachers in these regions have received no formal education. Global Schoolroom's aim is to provide teacher training programmes that offer the participants an internationally recognised qualification. Every October in Ireland, there's a recruitment process for Irish teachers to donate their free time and experience to aid this charity. The successful participants undergo a part-time training programme in the evenings and weekends to facilitate the teacher training module that's applied on the ground in India. The Irish teachers then commit to travelling to India for the month of July to work in training centres alongside their Indian counterparts.
Lots of charities around the world are building schools and very often not equipping them with the necessary skills which are needed to run a school. We actually thought, well, maybe our energies would be best placed working with the teachers.
Because in this part of India, in the northeast of India, there's very little opportunity for people to go on to train as teachers. So there was a real need there for exposure to some teacher training.
What we found was that there were a lot of really dedicated and really committed teachers, but that a lot of them hadn't received any formal training. And as a result of that, a lot of them were sort of suffering from lacking of confidence. And they felt that the big challenge that faced them was they didn't have any training as to how to deal with classes, very often of 60 or 70 students.
There's two main types of schools in India. There's the village school and then there would be the city school. And in the village schools, you might be just talking about a very small hut or shack with absolutely no resources, not even a blackboard. So as a teacher, I think as an Irish teacher, you're forced to go right back, I suppose, into yourself and find resources that are going to be useful and accessible to those teachers. And that, for me, I think is possibly the biggest challenge.
We knew that there was a lot of Irish teachers out there who maybe didn't want to commit for a year, didn't want to commit for 6 months, but for a shorter period, that if they could just, during the summer holidays, come and do some work, they'd be interested in something like that.
Okay, great. I heard about the Global Schoolroom project and spoke to some people who went last year, and the fact that they were going back, I think, said a lot. You know, it obviously meant that the experience was so good that they wanted to go back. They were willing to do another year and give up another summer, which for a teacher, you know, you kind of live for your summers. So that was a really good sign. And when you're thinking about coming over, you really can't imagine what it's going to be like, and you have to come over with a very open mind.
If we are talking too quickly or you don't catch our accents, let us know, okay? Put your hand up and tell us to go slower. Language is an issue, I think. In some of the places we would have visited, we would have met maybe 50 or 60 teachers. Maybe half the group would have a fairly solid understanding of English, but for others, their language skills are very limited. So all the time you were being, I suppose, forced to look at creative ways of engaging with the learners and making things, I suppose, understandable and accessible.
With the association of UCD, the Global Schoolroom Training Programme is accredited as a Level 7 diploma, which is recognised under the national and international qualification framework. After the Irish teachers leave in July, the Indian teachers undergo continuous monthly assessments over 3 years, which, on completion, lead to them being awarded their diploma.
We try to make the point when we're dealing with a group of Indian teachers that we're not coming as experts telling them what to do. We are Irish professionals coming to India to work with our counterparts who are professionals.
We just show them different approaches that we have, activity learning, stage learning, and hopefully they'll be able to adapt it. But the important thing we are saying to them, this is only our method. We are not saying this is the correct method. We are not imposing our style of teaching on them.
Success is measured in different ways, and if some of the teachers adopt some of the methodologies, I think their own practice will be more fulfilling. The children will enjoy school more and will certainly get better results.
When I heard about the training, this global schoolroom, I was quite happy, and I came to know so many techniques, modern techniques of education, and also the teaching methods, the lesson plan, which I did not know before. And it was very interesting to me.
So I got lots of confidence in my classroom teaching, and also I feel confident to deal with each and every student.
Working with the University of Limerick, Global Schoolroom has set up a project that measures the professional experience that Irish teachers gain while on the ground in India. This professional experience feeds directly into the curricular needs of the Irish teachers back in their classrooms in Ireland.
My meeting with the teachers confirmed for me the value of Global Schoolroom and the importance of teacher training, both from my side and then training and working with my Indian colleagues.
After having undergone this type of teacher training programs, I hope that I will be enriched more, that I will find satisfaction with this training which I am getting now. I will be able to be a more effective teacher.
We would hope that the really fantastic teachers that we encounter would stay within the teaching profession, because at the moment the way the Indian economy is developing, why stay as a teacher? If you've got IT skills, if you've got other skills, you can get a much better job further south. So we hope that the people we meet and people we're working with will stay within the profession.